neck relax. We're just gonna see if I can get that to push forward just a little bit. Let that go and wiggle your toes. All right, so real quick before we start working on you here, so we got the neck issues, we got some jaw things. So the headaches, is it more on one side or is it both sides?
The headaches tend to be on the left side.
The left side more. Okay. And you said it's more so in the front and then it kind of goes down. Do we ever get issues in this base of the skull area?
Yes.
Okay. And you said at this point you're starting to wake up in the mornings with the headaches?
Yes.
Okay. Is it like right when you wake up, you're like, oh, I got a headache? Or is it like you wake up, kind of go throughout your day, and then it starts to come about?
I wake up with headaches.
You wake up with them. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this here. So I'm going to get you scanned from the bottom all the way up to the top. We're going to work our way down to the bottom. You said we also have some lower back and hip issues as well? Which hips are we experiencing?
My left hip.
The left side? Is it more on the outside hip or is it more towards like the groin area?
The groin area.
The groin area. Okay. Okay. Well, let's find out what we're going to start with today. And let's see how we're going to do. So let's scroll from the bottom and check out what we're working on today. All right. Yeah, right there. Okay. So we do have issues on the upper and the lower part of the neck, and so that makes things pretty interesting, especially when we wake up more with the headaches. Oftentimes we're going to be looking at the top part of the neck, and for you we definitely have some stress up there. The other thing is too, it can be a combination of two types of headaches. It could be like a neurological structural issue up on top, but especially in the lower part, because we got some stress down here, those are going to be more like the tension type headaches that we get. Because especially, you know, at the end of the day, where our head's kind of leaning forward, those muscles become very tense and very tight. Then we'll get those headaches that kind of wrap around the temple. So you probably have a combination of both types of headaches.
Okay.
But we're going to start working from the top, and then we're going to probably work our way down to the bottom here. Okay, and again, there's that left atlas right there, and then that right side. Sore right there?
A little, yeah.
And then on the right side?
Yes.
A little bit more or less?
Less on the right.
More on the left? Okay. So again, there's that C1. I'm going to push in right a little bit behind that. That's the occiput. And then C1 right there, which is the worst of the two. This one back here, or this one in the front?
C1.
The one in the front?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, here's T4, 5, 4, 5, which are sore, if any.
4.
4, okay. And then down below, looking here, there's the upper joint of that hip, middle, and then the lower. Upper, middle, and then lower. Any soreness or pain on those ones today?
Middle is sensitive.
A little bit more. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to check out the movement of that joint here. Yeah, bring that chin down, just rolling over. Yeah, moves good going to that left. Right there's where it gets stuck. Alright. Let's bring those arms down to the floor for me. And we're going to get this one there. Breathe again and let it go. Drop those shoulders right there. Breathing in and let that go. Drop those shoulders. Just a little piece on that. Well, we got to do a little bit more. Let it go. And wiggle your toes for me. Okay, so we're going to start with this one right over here. So this is your C7, and then your C6. C7, C6. Which is the most sore of the two?
6.
6 is a little bit more, right? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay, let's get that C6 here. You're going to do the same thing, bring up your right arm this time. There you go. And relax the arm down. Good. And right here, just letting that neck relax. We're just going to see if I can get that to push forward just a little bit. Alright. Good. Let that go. And wiggle your toes. So sometimes I call these things like pickle jars. And if that joint doesn't move or release as much as I'd like at the beginning, usually over a period of time when we keep kind of working on that, it'll start to release. But I'm hoping that one's going to help to start that process of the muscles starting to loosen up there, especially because you have that loss of curve on your neck.
Yeah.
That can really start to kind of grab and hold on to that a little bit more. So let's see how we're looking up here. Yeah, so there's still a little bit of stress up here. That's less though, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. But we're going to work on that again next time you come in.
Okay.
Sometimes I have to remind myself not to be so greedy. I just have to take what the body's willing to give us, and we'll see if it'll give us a little more next time.
Okay.
Good. And so that's the very top bone in the neck here. And again, when you start to lose that curve up here, those muscles become very tense and very tight. Sometimes that can create a little bit more stress up here. So we did the C6 on the bottom to try to move that spine forward. Okay. Sometimes if we loosen that up a little bit, those muscles relax, and that makes it a lot easier for us to get. Okay, so next time we'll see if we can get that atlas next time. We did your T4, that was the one in the middle part of your neck, or sorry, your back. And then we did your left hip here. Okay. Now, later on, we will work on your L5, just because that is the one that's shifting your spine forward. But I wanted to work on that hip to get some movement in there, so then that way we can start to work on stabilizing that lower back. Okay, so we're going to do that one piece at a time. So just so you know, when we start moving some stuff, you're probably familiar with this, sometimes you can feel a little slowness with that. Ice is your best friend. Okay. 20 minutes every couple of hours, but I want you to start getting some movement now. So if you are able to get up, how much walking do you get throughout the day?
Right now, not that much.
Okay.
Sitting behind the computer.
So if you can do me a favor, try to get out and do at least a half an hour walking a day. Okay. And that's all I can ask. But the more you move, the looser it's going to get, because now that we're instilling proper function and movement in those joints, now the body's trying to undo all that stress that accumulates. Okay, so now walking is one of the best exercises you can do in the meantime, and then later on we can start adding some more stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. Any questions for me?
No.
All right. Well, you're all set.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm excited that you're here.